Welcome to Liberal BFer, where we put the left on check. Today's reality check. The View's Anna Navarro is on the verge of tears as she says, the big takeaway from the Hunter Biden laptop is the story of a father's love. A father's love? Is she serious? This has to be one of the most insane things I've ever heard. But this is how the propaganda state media covers for their dear leader. It's a story about the most corrupt family in modern U.S. history.
Look, I've known Joe Biden since he was a senator for about 20-some years. I can't tell you how much his life has been marked by losing not one child, but two children. Yeah. And once you've lost a child, I think you are absolutely determined. It's even more urgent. It's even a bigger issue that you will not lose another one. Yeah. The Hunter Biden story, the scandal, the this, the that, it's also the story of a father's love. And Joe Biden has never and will never give up on his son Hunter, and will never treat him lesser than. And so he is a father first. Take it or leave it. That's who he is. That is part of his heart. There was 380 people at this dinner. It's not like Hunter was sitting at Merrick Garland's lap. It was a bunch of people, and I think part of the reason that Hunter Biden has been able to get out of addiction is because Joe Biden embraced him entirely, the entire time. Yeah. When he was vice president, when he was candidate, when he was out of office, and now as president.
Sunny Hostin has decided she can look past her self-proclaimed hatred of nepotism, and instead, she chooses to view President Joe Biden's relationship with his son, Hunter Biden, through a lens of compassion. Where did they come up with this BS? These are two of the most insane spins on a story I've ever heard. Sunny Hostin sure had no problem with nepotism when it comes to the Trump family. But when it comes to Hunter Biden, who used his father Joe Biden to push his shady business deals, she turns a blind eye.
What seems to get lost in all of this discussion about Hunter Biden is his addiction. He's an addict. He's had this addiction for many years and to various things. And I wonder where our compassion is. I mean, people are talking about, well, this is nepotism, and perhaps it is. And I hate nepotism. I think that things should be earned and not given. But no one wants to talk about the fact that Ivanka got, 3 Chinese patents after her dinner with President Xi from China at Mar-a-Lago.
Well, we have
There's
talked
no
about
problem.
that
We've talked about it,
yeah.
but a lot of people don't want to talk about that, right? That is true nepotism. And this is, I think, like you said, a father trying to keep his son who suffers from addiction close.
Right after Hunter Biden got a sweetheart deal to avoid jail time on tax evasion and firearm felonies, his father Joe Biden invited him to the White House state dinner, at which the United States Attorney General Merrick Garland was in attendance after making this insane plea deal happen for Hunter Biden. They're literally laughing in our faces. But Whoopi Goldberg didn't see it that way.
Last week, Hunter Biden accepted a plea deal with prosecutors on tax and gun charges. This week, the White House has to defend inviting him to a state dinner. It's quite possible Hunter said, I don't want to go. And his dad said, I want you to go because I need people to understand that, yeah, you did some bad stuff, but I'm your dad, and you're here by my side. I don't want people to just assume that Joe said, hey, bring all the kids, because it was his cousin and all kind of 50 Bidens were there, not just 1 or 2, 3. There were more than 10.
I can't believe people actually watch this show and fall for the delusional take on the Biden family. What are your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments. That's all for today. To help support the channel, please comment, like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss tomorrow's reality check. Thanks for watching, and be sure to check this one out next.